Yes, today we are going to look at the difference between this guy and this guy. This one is lithium battery and this one is a tubular battery. Okay, let's look at the battery type. This one is lithium iron phosphate, while this one is what? Lead acid. Let's describe a little bit about the chemical component. Somebody said that this lithium battery has live PO4. I laugh 150. I said it is not live PO4. That's just the chemical component of this system, which is Li, lithium, Fe, iron, PO4 is phosphate. That is lithium ion. You can also say tetraoxophosphate 6. If you know, you know. Now this one is what? Lead mixed with sulfur, because this in the chemical reaction, this lead mixes with what? Sulfuric acid. That is what reacts, and lead displaces the hydrogen and it becomes what? Lead sulfate. While this one, the ion is maintained, the lithium is just moving up and down. It is the electron that is giving the discharge here, but the lithium remains intact, and you have what? The PO4. And you know the bond in the PO4 is very strong. That is why the cycle of this one never dies. This one never dies. But this chemical reaction brings what they call sulfation. So this sulfation gives a discharge of what? Sulfate. That is why you can have the discharge in this lead acid. That is why this lasts more than this, because of what? Different chemical combination. Now the lifespan of this lithium battery, this one is already set to last between 10 to 15 years, because I've already explained the chemical component and the chemical reaction that happens. This one, a good tubular battery, can last you up to 3 to 4 years. But you see all this quack what they do now, even 1 year, you know, will reach. Now, what about the depth of discharge? This one is between 80 to 90%. What it means that once it's getting to 20%, you have to turn it off, right? Or once it's getting to 10% to, you know, to finish, you turn it off. Then this one depth of discharge, that's the usage efficiency, is 50 to 60%. This is why this lithium battery is preferable. Imagine using up to 90% of this system, and this one they tell you can only use 50 to 60%. So now you go judge them. Now let's look at efficiency. Of course, from what I've explained so far, this one is more efficient than this. This is because of what? The chemical reaction that is happening. Like I told you, this one can even lead to sulfation, while this chemical component remains the same. Then some people will ask, how long will this system take to full? Well, the charge time of this is very fast, between 4 to 5 hours. This one, this baby boy here is filled up, but this one takes 8 to 12 hours. I don't know which, if I say this one I get, because you know say women, if they take time before you go satisfy them. So you will tell me, how do I maintain this guy? This lithium battery is easy to maintain. You don't even need any maintenance. But this one, you need water topping. You need to be topping it water. You need maintenance. Then what about space? This does not occupy space. You can just put it on the wall. Okay? For example, let me explain something. If this is 10 kilowatts, this 10 kilowatt can give you like 8 of this battery. Imagine stacking 8 of this battery, where you can just have 10 kilo, just one system. So you say this one does not occupy space. When this, you can have multiple of it before you can get what you want. But even the weight of this one is even less than this. You can imagine this 10 kilowatts might weigh less than this, just this one tubular battery. Do you understand? And the efficiency is far higher. Imagine matching the 8 of this and just one of this. You see that the weight is even incomparable. This one weighs less than this. This is very heavy. Okay. Some people ask, what about the safeties of this battery? Are they even safe to, you know, keep them in the house? Yes, this one is very good, safe with VMS. This can, like, it can result to, you know, acid spill. Especially, let's talk about temperature. This tubular battery does not like hot environment. That is why it needs a lot of ventilation. You see, so you see why some customer will say my tubular battery just blew up. This is the cause. No ventilation. It doesn't like heat. because once it's heating up, the chemical reaction that is happening here can make it to burst. But this one, even though you have to put every battery in a ventilated place, but the temperature is good to go and it's very safe. What about the inverter compatibility? This works well. This lithium battery works well with hybrid inverter. This tubular battery can work with any type of inverter. What about the cost? You don't explain. Which one is more expensive? You know, my people, I like better, and I like cheap things. All right, let's explain that. Now, this initial cost of lithium battery is very expensive, more than tubular battery. But watch, the long-term cost is cheaper than tubular battery. If you get this, remember the lifespan is between 10 to 15 years. If you get this original one, 3 to 4 years, quack, like 6 months, 1 year, is gone. So which one do you choose? Which one do you think is cheaper from this? Do you understand? Even to maintain this is very expensive. You have to keep topping battery, keep calling technician so that they will keep maintaining. And the more you go, the more you use it, the more it dies. The more cycles you go, the more it dies. This one, it can have thousands of cycles, but the cycles of this one is limited. That is why my advice to you is that any battery you use, whether lithium battery or tubular battery, please do not overload it. And even if you do, for lithium battery, once it's 20% about to die, please turn it off. This tubular battery, once it's 50% or 60% about to die, please kindly turn it off. This is how you maintain your battery for longevity and you enjoy what you have. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for joining us.